Hello, ladies and gents. I'm the Rev. Welcome back to Indie Contact, episode number 37. And today we've got big news from the Long Dark. So, the Long Dark, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop right into a Voyager game, which is basically the medium setting. And I jumped straight in, didn't do anything, turned around, jumped out. So we're going to do that, and let's talk Long Dark. So Long Dark started originally on Kickstarter back 2014. Wow, it is dark in here. Holy crap, how are you supposed to see anything? Is there, by chance, yeah, well, yes, I'm looking for, ooh, rifle. Interesting. So they used to just dump you randomly. Now they dump you into the hunter's cabin. Well, this is the first place I always went, but currently there is not any light source. Looks like no, which sucks. Okay, it's slowly getting lighter here. All right, so crouch up. Which one's crouch? Oh, that's not it. Oh, okay. Well, this is the new UI, kind of. And we'll get to that when we get to the Sandbox update. But, so, it Kickstarted in 2014, first came to Steam's Early Access in 2015. It is going to be leaving Steam's Early Access on August the 1st. Yes. Even at 39, that's still a good grab. Take the ammo. Oh, that's how you crouch. Okay, now I remember. Rifle cleaning kit. So, they're going to be releasing on August 1st, and they're going to be doing a total of 5 story modes. But when they release, they're only going to have two of the story modes, and you're going to be playing the dude. And basically, just a real quick rundown. Ooh, that's good stuff. And take the matches. Snare. Food. What's up here? So the quick rundown on the story, because I went through and I made a bunch of notes for you guys. So the story mode is going to be called, oh, you got to be kidding me. I cannot read my Wintermute, and the Sandbox is going to be called Survival. So they're going to be having 2 episodes, and they're saying the episodes in each, they're episodic, right? So there's going to be 5. They're going to release the other 3 where you play the girl, and then they said switch it up, kind of vague on it. But you play 3 for the rest of the 5. And then they're not really talking about beyond that. But one thing to keep in mind is that they are going to be launching on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. And the only reason it is not currently the Long Dark on PlayStation 4 is because of... Oh, there's nothing in that one. Sure, we'll have some herbal tea. Anything else? So no hatchet. No tools yet. Take the newspaper. More food. Just in case for fire, always look in these. Whew. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. So let's see. And they gave a little bit, not much, but a little bit of backstory as to what's going to be happening. And basically, it's you, it's a male character, and the female character, they are flying when this weird event happens, electrical storm, that then slams you into the ground, and you guys crash and stuff. And they do have a new, cool little, what do you call it? Preview of it. So you'll definitely want to go over and check it out on Steam. But, oh boy, this takes forever. Oh, let's go this way first. Oh, I hate doing this. But you always want to do the safe, because that's 9 times out of 10 you're going to get ammunition. So, but of course it is a random drop. But, so the story mode, so that's basically what it is. And they're going to be, of course, introducing new areas, all kinds of stuff. Oh. So, that's the story mode, and that's going to be August 1st. Now, they're saying by the end of this month, and again, he didn't give an exact date, the head developer over there at Hinterland Games, but they're going to release, and it is called The Faithful Cartographer. And yeah, it sounds like what you think it would. It is, and they're going to be releasing it to the test branch. And another big thing to keep in mind is that they're going to be doing save wipes once Faithful Cartographer goes to the main branch. So if you go into, and it's kind of vague on this, but once I know they're clear, once it goes to the main branch, out of the little beta status that, you have to go into your Steam file, drop it down, say, yes, I want to get into it. And I will be, by the way, when that comes out, I will do my best to let you guys stream it, and we'll see what we can do with it. But, oh, and I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to do a stupid save. Oh, God, son of a... I gotta go all the way back. Oh, how far was that? That's okay, at least I know part of it. Come on. It's right around here somewhere. Or did I already go too far? Nope. And then this other one was back this way. Oh, this drives me nuts. So what's going to be happening with the Sandbox update? Because that's what they're going to be doing before the big August 1st, right, in the test branch. And what they're going to be having going on with that is basically, if any of you have been around since the beginning of the game, like I have, I saw it on Kickstarter, I've been following it ever since. As they've gotten bigger and bigger, you can see them changing the UIs and everything else to suit consoles, not PC players. And they're going to continue with this because now they've got the contracts with Xbox One and PlayStation 4 to release this game. So they're going to be redoing the UI again, and basically it sounds like they're just going to try and clean it up and make it as easy as possible to play everything off of a controller, not a keyboard and mouse. Is the and what I got from it. They're going, and like I was saying before about the swipes, they're going to be doing the new they're going to be putting in a new save system. So that means everybody's saves are going to get wiped once that's installed. So if you go in, I think if you go into this beta branch and the testing and you do it, then you will all your saves will be wiped, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I've played this game so much, you can drop me almost anywhere, and if you can survive, I can pretty much do it. I mean, it's just about knowing where all the various things are, the big structures, and knowing how to get to them. Oh, come on. You're kidding me with this combination. Oh. But they did not talk about adding... Hey, finally. Oh, Jesus. Oh, one rifle shell? All of that for a shell. Oh. You son of a... Alright, so we want to organize, see what everything looks like here. Alright, so, okay, so we did the new UI. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing, excuse me, and this is an opt-in or opt-out. It's up to you. Alright, that I got to drop. Well, we want to just clean for a bit. Keep doing that. You want to get your rifle at least 50% or higher. Otherwise, it could jam on you, and then you're dead. And they give us the thing to use it. So, and it's increasing our skill as well. So they're going to be putting in a new map system. And of course, as you explore, if you want to use it, it'll be an opt-in, so I'd assume it'll be in the options, is the impression I got. You'll be able to have a map, use a map or not use a map. Personally, I think that'd be awesome because you can really go through and make sure you're getting everything in an area. I'll use it. And then they've got a couple of more real big things from the community that they wanted. One was the ability to throw flares. Before they were doing this brandishing thing. Now you're going to throw them like they originally did. When we first had the game, if a wolf was coming at you, you take that flare and you chuck it at the wolf and it'd run off. What you hope, if you timed it right. And to help the beginning game, although depending on how and where they put us. Let's see what else. Yeah, equip. There we go. Just make sure that's got all its ammo in it. But to make the beginning of the game easier, they're going to be putting in a where you can throw stones, and when you throw stones, you can like knock down deer or rabbits, and it's got a cute little picture of like, do you want to kill them? Do you want to eat them? It's up to you what you do with it. So there's that, the new stone throwing mechanic, and it says hopefully you'll be able to scare off a wolf. So obviously it won't be 100% guaranteed. Let's see, what time is it anyways? Does it say the time? Warm, rested, dry mouth, peckish, I'm getting hungry. Feels like teen spirits. Alright, so let's see, what do we want to look? Alright, so we've got plenty of that. Our biggest thing's probably going to be clothing. Yeah, we're going to need lots of clothing. Let's see. We'll eat that. And then we'll drink that. Now, you know what I don't see is any water. Oh, crap. That's not good. So what that means is we're not going anywhere. We got to boil water, because the last thing you want to do is be caught. I picked. Wait a minute. Whoa. Hold the phone here. Did I not pick up the? Yeah, I picked it. Why can't you use the? Mid matches, cardboard matches. Okay, Tinder plug, newsprint. Oh, there we go. All right, lamp oil. There we go. Use a little bit of that. That way, if you use lamp oil or etc., it always. And we'll add that. See, hour 28 minutes, and we'll go here to melt snow. I usually don't like going anywhere without at least 2.5 liters. And then depending on what kind of gear, how we get for clothing and such, and how we can gear it up, would be then we adjust from there, depending also on what areas you're going to be going into. So, but biggest thing we got to worry about is, okay, so it's got 9 hours, so we could probably make the next area. Oh, food, there we go. Oh, now we got water. All right, how much of that's going to go bye-bye? 2.9, that's not too bad, but what we can make sure we do is grab this fir wood. Is that thing about duration? It's gone. Okay, screw it. All right. So they're going to, when it comes to the UI, some of the things I was reading about is they're going to be redoing this radio menu here, so you can like eat from it and do a bunch of things from it. So they're fast tracking that. That seemed to be the real big thing that they were going to be doing, is basically, like I was saying, is trying to make it as friendly, as console friendly as possible. So, and you can't blame them. he even talks about in his thing that this is more of a question of, now, can I pick up that rock yet? No, you cannot. Okay, so they'll have to put the rocks in. But when it comes to the UI, a lot of it I think is going to depend on what the Xbox One and PC players want, because that's where they're going to make probably their biggest hit and the most money, I would think, would be from... Oh god, this is the only major pet peeve I have with this game. You are functionally out of shape, your body doesn't get better, there's no leveling. See, the only problem I have with this game, and you know, I love it, where I live, I just live south of this, so this is our forest where I live. And the only problem I have, as someone that's been in this and knows what it's like, is they didn't put in kind of leveling system in. As you're walking around, as you're eating, as you're resting, you're doing things, you're gonna get stronger. The number one thing, and it's so funny, people don't understand. Ooh, wait a minute, grab that bark. That birch bark, that is great for starting fires, kindling. So, but one of the number one things people don't understand about working out, staying in shape and all that, your body, its number one job is to adapt to its environment, right? So I have nothing to break it down. Okay. So that means it's going to, in a situation like this, like if this happened to you, it's going to burn body fat. It's going to try and keep as much muscle as possible, and you're going to get stronger. That means you're going to be able to run faster. You're going to be able to move faster. You're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff as time goes on, right? And depending on how hard you push yourself, you could even see improvements daily, depending on the level of shape you're in. But they didn't do any kind of thing like that at all, and it's probably because of the game engine, how they built it. I would think putting in an RPG system might be a little rough, but, you know, instead they chose to put a stamina bar in. And the stamina bar is not even close to realistic. I mean, and I understand why they did it. And they waited to do it, I think, like a year and a half into the development, because I don't think they realized how good or how fast people would beat their game. And slowing us and keeping us with this stupid stamina bar is the perfect way to do that. It slows you right down. You cannot go anywhere. You guys can see as I'm running along here, it's slowing me down to a, you know, and now I've got to walk. Hope I don't have any wolves come at me. And, you know, if I'm lucky, it'll come up quick enough that I can make it to another place. Now, the stamina bar also, because of this limiting stamina, it puts you in danger 10 times as much from the elements, animals. I mean, all kinds of things, and I understand why they did it, like I said, because, you know, this game is so funny. I've seen people complain about, well, you know, wolves don't act that way in the wild, and, you know, the developers have said from the beginning that when it comes to this game, it is a question of, you know, what they think what it is. It's not based on real world or anything like that. And, you know, I understand that. At the same time, if your game mechanics are almost game-breaking in immersion, and I think the stamina bar, the way they've done it, is, I mean, at the very least, it should be twice what it is. So you've got room to play with. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? So if you guys have got any questions out there in chat land, I see we got various people's watching us. Go ahead, drop it on me. What I'm going to do in this stream is where I'm just going to show you guys how to really set yourself up easily. They've made it real easy. They start you in the Trapper's cabin. That's where we just came from. I got a gun, ammunition, you know, all kinds of basics, but I am freezing my butt off. Let's see. Oh, you can barely see it in the bottom left corner. Barely. Oh, hold on a second. Man, you know, they're quiet all morning until I start to stream. Then the asshole dogs have got to start barking. Anyways, so, again, always depending on where you are and what you're doing, I just tend to go through and grab everything that I can. And then I'll go through and make a decision afterwards. It's always good to get the coffee. For simply it's, I think it helps with the stamina and help keep you warm, of course. I usually don't screw with this one until we're leaving. So you come on over here. Oh, hey, what is that? Ah, yes. These are little, I think, bonuses. Yeah. Oh, and you have to do 4 hours research to level it. So that's cool. We'll do that. And, you know, it's always, I think, a good time to do that is when you are about ready to camp. Oh, yes, we want that whetstone. We're going to need to get a hatchet or a knife. More reclaimed wood. Ah, storm lantern. Nice. All right. Which one is that? No decoys. Okay. All right, we'll take that flare. Always good to at least keep one flare on you in case you do run out of ammo. It might. And I do mean might save you. All right, that's everything. You always want to look at around the base of this chair. Up, yep. All chairs. You know, part of the fun of this game is the looting. So, but again, like I was saying, if you guys have any questions there, go ahead, throw them in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. I spent the morning basically just reading about what their plans were. Take that newsprint. Extra bedroll. Now, the problem with books is they're heavy, but they are used for making fire. And you've got stuff you can read, and then you've got these that are basically just used as cannon fodder. Okay, I don't know if I want to screw with that thing. Worn carton scarf. We'll take it. Yep. So, some of the other things they've been talking about doing, of course they have, and like you would expect with anyone that is going to be... Oh, hello, shoes. We'll take you. Oh, and there's no guy. Sometimes there's a guy sitting up here. Okay. And we'll do that. And so now at this point, we're probably going to want to stay here for the night. You see, I mean, it says we're numb when it comes to our rest and such. So now is always a good time to work on your gear. And this is the new system that they put in, and it's a little different than what they had before. If you haven't played The Long Dark in a while, they said they're going to, of course, be refining this, but they made it a multiple layer system. And see, I got no jackets. I just have that. Accessories, no accessories. Alright, so I'll go here and I'll put that scarf here. And then hands. Nope. Nothing for that or that. And then I think we just got crappy tennis shoes. Okay, so those are at 45. Those are 100%. Oh, wow. Where are those? And then these guys that are crappy, you always want to harvest them. Because that way, when we come across things like better gear, we'll then turn around and use that to upgrade it. So, all right, 46. So let's do a little repairing. Ooh, sexy. they've really done a lot of work with the art, but that's one of the things they were talking about is they're going to be doing a lot of work on bringing the art up. 70%, not bad, not bad. All right, what about jeans? What can we do with our jeans? Give it a shot. And you do have a chance of failing, of course. It's about slowly building yourself up. Oh, see, those are in good shape now. Okay, and I think that's all we really have because we don't want to... Oh, no, there's 2 of those, isn't there? Oh, okay. Yep. So this one we will harvest. All right. And what do we want to fix? Probably that, right? Yeah, we'll repair this one, see if this works. No, it failed. And usually the reason is... You look down here in the left corner, you see how thirsty and tired... if you get too tired, it will... you'll start making a bunch of mistakes and stuff. So at this point, we should probably just rest. Now, they put in a mechanic where you can only rest for so long, and then it will... it won't let you rest. So it's kind of... It's interesting the way that they did it. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it, but I don't think they should be able to limit. But the reason they did that is because people could then stay like right where we are and not move for multiple days as storms or whatever pass through. And they want you going out in that. They want you to be active in that environment. So, but let's see, what is our weight at? See, here, that's one thing they should have on this is what your weight is. So you always know. Because right now, see, and you can see how fast my weight's dropping here. That is because... All right, we're going to go back downstairs real quick. And of course, your stamina will drop faster. It's just, and it's all a matter of because of how tired, how quickly we get tired. So we're going to take this. We're going to go up. Wow, you know, they have really also added a lot to the color palette in this. Once I have, of course, once this stream gets reposted, what I'm going to do is I will make sure I put a link. So if you guys want to come back to my playlists and you can actually see from the very beginning what this game looked like. This is one of the few games that I've been there from the very, very beginning. Now you can break down chairs, but you need a hatchet to do it. And we still have, oh, I did forget to check right there. But emergency stim, emergency steroid injection will provide a short burst of energy, then you'll collapse from exhaustion. Antiseptic, antibiotics. Yeah, we're fine still. All right, so this thing is not on, right? No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna say. All right, and you know, we'll grab the book too. Now the bedroll. Best thing to probably do if you're gonna take this is we've got, okay, so that one's good. So this one, you should, 10, check it. So by doing what we just did, yeah, we're exhausted, we're parched, we're hungry. It's probably gonna hurt us a little bit, but now we can, we're going to be geared up so that we can go through and go through and repair all of our stuff, right? And at the same time, we're going to be raising our level. So let's see. Oh, So one thing I like to do, and I usually recommend, is when you're going, if you're thirsty at all and hungry, always drink pop because it feels both. So you always want to make sure you're doing both of those first. Then we'll move on to something else. Okay, so we still got about 1,000 calories short. And start looking at, of course, weight. See, these guys are only very small. The can of peaches is cold, but it's only 450 versus this big boy. So let's see how much of that it takes. Should be a good chunk. Hopefully it doesn't make us sick. And it didn't. All right. And the reason I say that, anything under 50%, you're taking a risk with. Although the MREs, which are these guys right here, seem to be the only thing that's safe. And I put a question mark to that. So, okay. So now, hours of sleep. I usually like sleeping in 6-hour bursts, because it usually takes just, all depends on the kind of food that you have. I always try and time it right around with the food that I have, how much calories, so, and you just stand right in front of the bed. If it gets to the point where it won't let us sleep, then, let's do a 300. Then, man, so yeah, we're going to want to make sure we can carry a lot of water. 30 kg. That has been the number from the very beginning. All right, bed. Okay. So we're still winded, so it's still going to let us sleep. Yeah, let's burn another 338. All right, so 5-hour darkness. So the other thing you want to do is time your sleep when you're exhausted to right here. So right now it should be start getting light if we stand here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have plenty of calories in us here. And, all right, where's the stove? Okay, yeah. Let's use that book. That's okay. And you want to add just enough wood so that we can throw, I think, like 1.5 liters on there. Keep your little clicker over the cancel thing in case you get too close and you don't want to have to start the fire again. Oh, wow. Okay, so we'll go back here. Just to be safe. There we go. See, it says about an hour of darkness left. So, okay. See, all right. So calories are 2265. See, I don't know if I like this. They split the UI. You used to have all this information on. I mean, you'd hit tab and it wouldn't bring that little thing up. It'd bring all of this up. So you'd have a full live UI that's got everything on one thing instead of all this jumping around that we have to do. Because now it makes it difficult to figure out food and some of the other things. But anyway, so what we're going to do is it's going to get dark or light here in an hour. So we're going to top off our food. Because the next spot we're going to should have plenty of food, water, and a wolf if we're unlucky. Depends on if she comes in or not. So you can see it's starting to get light. I wouldn't recommend going. I just give her 2 hours, and then everything will be fully up, and you can go. And then make sure you got your gun. Okay, so we're rested, we got plenty of food, we're full. So once we make it to the dam, which is where we're going to go next, then we'll see where you guys want to go from there. We can go to the coastal range, basically, and I'm glad they did this, but Crystal Lakes kind of takes you to almost all the areas. See, things are still just coming up. And trust me, wolves are an avoidance. Until you can get yourself a base set up, you really don't want to be fighting all that many wolves if at all possible. Try to ignore them, or not ignore them, but scare them off, keep them away from you. Because they will jack you. And right now, I don't have a weapon to defend myself if they do so jack. So, I need to make sure I shoot them. Which sucks, because if we're going to go in and we're going to go after the wolf in the main dam, and I think they call her Lucy. Lucy is... Oh, she spawns sometimes she doesn't. She's a big old wolf. They have constantly played with her. I think she still only spawns in the first area. Hold on a second. And unless they've changed things, there's only one spot you can really find anything here. Oh, hey, all right. And that's right here. But I know that there is a wolf that patrols this way, and there's one that comes from that way, so... Ooh, flares. Now, since we're heading to the dam, I'd say get flares, and I'll show you why when we get there. But there's an easy way to... Well, not easy, but easier way to take her out. Yes, we'll take that bandage. We don't need that sewn kit. All right. Come on, give me a weapon. Oh, 35, no. No weapon around her at all. Sometimes there'll be a knife sitting over here. Oh, simple tools. We'll take the simple tools. Okay. Now, there is another location where you can find at risk for hypothermia. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Holy crap. Looks like I should have made some coffee before we left. You know, we do have that ability. Okay, we should. There we go. Alright. What, you're not going to let me place my fire anywhere? Oh, come on. So it does make a difference if you are hiding by rocks or not when it comes to... See, I'm starting to... Yeah, there we go. So I'm now blocked from the wind, and it will make a difference. There we go. Oh, we're going to put some accelerant on that bad boy. We'll make sure that starts. And again, this is just, you know, the drawback because we have not... And that's it for my fuel. No! Okay, so 10 of coffee. Let's cook up that. Hopefully we've got just enough to do it. Oh, yeah, cool. Okay, so then we'll jump out. Go into our inventory. Where did my coffee go? It should be hot, right? That's interesting. It did not say that it was hot. Oh, but you can see it down there on the two little green pluses. So we're just burning a little time while we're standing here. We're okay, full-wise, slaked-wise. And then we'll slam one more cup of coffee here, and then we will GFO. But that is a very fast little way that you can use. And that's why you always want to make sure you've got campfire materials on you. So, and if we happen to come back this way for some reason, because the newest area that they put in is actually at the end of these tracks to the left versus the right where the dam is, then we can use that fire again, which is nice. But now, they have also, over the last few updates, put a lot of things like hypothermia, made them more severe. All kinds of stuff. Now, if you happen to get spawned into Really? No wolves yet? Oh, God. I can feel a creeping suspicion something's around. But if you, for some reason, don't get the gun, and when they spawn you, and I tried it 3 times, I always got the gun. I guess they're giving that to people now in the voyeur mode, maybe not hardcore. If you go straight up this way, you'll come to the base of a mountain. You go up to the top of that mountain. There's a little forestry thing on top. And if you're lucky, there's gun, knives, all kinds of stuff there. There is also at least one spawn location. I don't know if it's still a spawn location, because I have not seen it, but we'll check when we go, and that's in the dam. So, as always, as you're walking, you want to keep your eyes open. If you hear a growl, find the wolf fast, because if they're growling at you, they're close enough to attack you. So, and another, oh, there's one. So, playing this game, you will get very good at that. Bears. Ooh. Bears, you know, it depends. Really? You not let me snipe on him? Oh, he's not coming all the way up here, is he? Are you kidding me? That's what I gotta say to you, mother... I usually don't do very well with wolves. So the wolf carcass, we can grab some meat, no tool. You know what? Oh, I am freezing my booty. Oh, oh. Right, now we gotta run. But it's okay once we get into where we're going. Which, of course, is this. Now, I'll tell you right now, if you played the game before, like I said, right there, that shot I just made, they have definitely improved the wolves. At one point, they had the wolves almost constantly juking back and forth. You couldn't hit them. I mean, it was sheer damn luck if you did. So, all right, here we go. We might get eaten. We might die. Okay, so, the wolf. Is this way. If it's down here. See, this is what they're going to get rid of that crap. Good, because that does not do shit. And, pardon my language, but they're going to go back to what it was, which is what they should do, is where you throw it at them. Because that makes all the difference. Now, the one big thing I did notice, and one of the really big things you'll notice... Ooh. Is that they show where we are right now, right? They show this, and it's a good idea if you can get up here before... Normally the wolf will hit you by now. So I assume the only thing we can do at this point is probably just drop the stupid thing. First aid, what does this say? Your body temperature is very low. If it remains low, you'll get hypothermia. Okay. Oh. So we'll just leave that as a marker. And you got a fire barrel right here. Woo! They really do hook you up to begin with, I'll tell you. And now, and like I said before, a real good idea. Now, if... No. For some reason, you do not have... you don't have a rifle. There used to be one that always spawned right there. Those 2 barrels. I remember. See, they even put some cloth there. There's a little, you know, little fun. But we are in luck, so we're going to clear this first part of it, and then we will go down into the other area. In other words, we're going to go in there. Ooh, look at that. Do you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but the effects when it comes for the smoke there, that's new. All right, so here we've got, all right, got a hatchet. Painkillers. All right, corpse, what do you have? Don't need fishing tackle. Probably not going to fish too much. And then we'll take that extra flare. Now, there's a reason I did come in here first rather than just go. First, I wanted to, of course, make sure that the wolf wasn't here, and we're lucky. I'm not sure if he'll respawn on us or not, which is never fun. Once you kill him, he's dead, though. I know that. But I wanted to come through here and show you guys real quick because there should be a bunch of wood here. So if you are borderline hypothermia, crap like that, like I am, you can then pick up. Oh, only 2 pieces? Okay, well, still, that'll work. And then there's usually something over here in this corner. Again, it's RNG, whatever shows up, so. Ooh, that's nice. Now, that animation, that is incredibly useful. You guys saw the way I just turned it off. That was just hitting the simple key for it again, the hot key for it. All right, so it doesn't look like Mr. Wolf is here. So, whoa, we will be blind as an SOB. There we go. But anyways, great place for them to set up. I've always thought it's just a wicked spot for a wolf attack. But again, you know, it's 50-50 whether it happens or not. Okay, in here. So, a few things you'll want to make sure you always do is, of course, grab matches. If you see another storm lantern, you always want to grab it, because then we can break it down for other things. Ooh, fleece mittens. Oh, nice. And jeans. Take those. All right. Normally, when you first come in, sometimes if you're in luck, there will be fuel there. You always want to look behind everything. These crates can be broken down easily, especially since we have a hatchet now. Now, we do not have a crowbar yet, so we're going to keep looking to see if there's one. Sometimes there'll just be one sitting there. Boom! Ammo! Nice. But there could be more. If you have the time and the patience, you can go through, break down all the crates, because the devs love hiding things, so. Well, wherever we are, it must be somewhat warm. As you saw there, I broke those down to get those tinder plugs to start our fires. And now we've got this. Oh, hey, water. Cool. Ooh, windbreaker. You know what? Better than anything else we got. All right. And then, of course, you got our file cabinets. And we're going to check those things out in the main area last. The lockers. Just because I want to do a full check and see if we have, nice. See if we can get our hands on that crowbar, because if we can get our hands on the crowbar, then we'll be able to open everything. I severely doubt they've taken the crowbar. Sorry, pry bar. And another emergency stem appears to be it. Okay, so. Now, depending on, all right, we don't need 2 things of tools. too heavy, don't want it. We're going to have to take and go through to major adjustments. Sounds like it's getting nasty outside. We'll take the gloves because we can break them down. You can see now in the bottom left corner, you can barely see it on the stream there. I'm too heavy. I'm overweight now, so it doesn't matter because we are in very specific. Oh wow, they've moved these around. So there used to be more of these, and you used to almost always need a pry bar. Oh, that is different. Thin wool sweater. Yeah, any clothing we can get because we can repair it and we can make it better. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to change around what they used before when it came to the clothing, but as things stand, the thick wool fleece, the thick wool sweater is the best wool one. Cargo pants are the best for pants. And then they have a parka, a real parka. Oh, no. That is fantastic. Woohoo. For the cold. So. Flare Cheryl. No point in picking up anything to do with flares. That is, to get that, you got to go to the top of a mountain. So. Again, we'll take those because it is all about. All right, we don't need that extra flare. Broken metal light fixture. Ah, scrap metal. Always want that just in case, you know, have one or two of them just so you can make sure that you can, oh, my brain fart. Fix things like what we've got here, so. And depending on how they have that set up now, we can start doing that. But first, okay, so let us make camp. That'll work. So with that there, we'll try and see if we can do this safe. Oh no, not again. Oh, too far. But if I go back, maybe it'll let me do it again. Oh, I guess I got to do it. Okay. And so far, I think... No, that's not true. There's these two safes here, and then... I don't remember the name of the area, but it's the area at the opposite end of where we are. There's open tracks you can go down. It's a brand new area, kind of desolate. It's basically you go through the center on broken railroad tracks. So, oh, come on, really? I can't get a good, nice, easy combination here? This is killing me. Oh, there we go. One more. The really funny part, at least I find it very funny, is where I live today, on the West Coast, Pacific Northwest. It is like almost 80 or 90 or 80 degrees. So I'm literally sweating as I'm sitting here in my little studio that I made. And yet I'm playing a game where I have to worry about freezing to death. Ah, that's so fun being a YouTuber. Okay, so we got a shell. Can I have more than a shell this time? Emergency stem, worn fleece cowl. Ooh. Okay. Now, if you want, you can take and place these in different spots. Your little lantern if we want, but instead, let's see, we're almost done, we're tired, we're thirsty, and we're peckish. Sounds good to me. So if we go here, that looks like it's going to help us a lot. Okay, so this thing -2, so you can see what it does here, what it does against, I would assume that's snow, and that's just wind, I would assume. So it looks like this, I wonder, there we go. Ooh. You can see it's all green. Now if we go over to this one, does it do the same thing? Yes, it does. So we're going to wear that. And then you can see how it's plussed on all of those. We'll wear that. The gloves, I know we had a couple of sets of mittens. Ooh, 99%. Yes, we're going to wear that. Jeans, 90. We're going to wear 2 pairs of jeans. Long johns, no, only 1 pair. Socks, only 1 pair. Oh, that's just so ugly. New thin wool sweater, awesome. All right, so you can see as we're slowly building up here. Don't know what kinds that is. We're doing better and better. So that means, so like our outer, that's 98. That's only 29. I'm gonna give it a shot at repairing. If we're not, see, we're gonna wind up too tired and thirsty to do much more than what we're doing right here. Yeah. Failure. That means we are too tired. So give me a, all right, so we need what, 500 calories, and we need fluids, so let's have these. There we go, and we'll drink that one. Puts us at 2200. That's pretty solid. All right, so we don't know how many hours of daylight are left, really? Okay, well, let's drop 4 hours this time. Because there's plenty of things. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going to get rested. We're going to sleep. We're going to repair. The other good thing about where we are is we can then go, once we get ourselves a little better, we can go check out the rest of the dam. What do we want to do? We're going to have that. There we go. And we're going to rest just a few more hours. And then we'll go check the rest of the dam out. Because then we're going to have a whole night. Because we're going to wind up being too rested. So, no matter what, always pick up your bedroll. Always, always, always. I don't know how many times I've forgotten that and just flip the F out. Okay, so the other good thing about being where we are is it's a good spot to drop a bunch of things because they should persist. They should not disappear. So I would suggest, of course, you want to keep your bedroll. I'm going to equip that one because this one, actions, harvest. Well, clean up a little bit here so we're not so frickin' heavy. So now we're finally under. So let's see. Let's drop that because we won't use it. And those are awfully heavy. So we'll just drop one. We're probably going to wind up using these two, but I want to find a better... Oh, okay, here we go. So we have got plenty of materials to repair things. So, although, oh man, I am not sure. Yeah, I don't want to drop everything, but okay. Now, this is something you want to keep your eyes on, of course, which is weird. So we've got these. You would think you'd be able to combine them or something, right? Because there's 12 of these, but they're at 47%. So these, I'm gonna drop all of them, right? I keep at least 2. We do not need 3 of the stems, so I'm gonna drop 2 of those and leave them here. Whichever one of these is better, I would keep. The other one I would drop. I would keep anywhere from 4 to 6 of the bandages. If we get hit, you guys will see why as we blast through things. We want to keep our eyes open and try and find a better thing of antiseptic here. And you don't need 18 on the antibiotics. All right. Now we're at 27.22. Not too bad. Fire starting stuff. What do we got? A piece of wood. Oh, a couple of different pieces of wood. So we're good on wood. Actually, we probably don't need that much. But depending on where we go next, yeah, we'll keep it. Depending on what happens here as we go through this area, if we need to drop it, we will. Oh, wait a minute. And you, my friend, need to be refueled. Okay, why do they gotta make that sound like you're taking a whiz? You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like I gotta go pee. That's not cool. That's not cool. There we go. Come on. Light forming now. Alright. So, like I said, and the other good reason to pick up your bedroll is so you always know where your weight is. You don't wind up picking up too many things and wind up really screwing yourself. So you always want to, of course, look on all the shelves. But now we'll go into some of the other fun spots. Hopefully, Little Miss Wolf didn't respawn on us. Don't think so. No, she would have popped in. Now, she's not supposed to be in the lower part, so we'll find out here. And you do need to be careful. But, well, first thing you want to do is turn around and say, yo, what's up, dude? Alright, we'll take that bandage. Antiseptic, how is that? Oh, 50, that's better than what we had. Okay, so. And at this point, you know, it's always a good idea. If you're not going to immediately drop, if you don't have a plan, you know, just... yeah, I already have 100% running shoes, so. Ooh, worn trail boots. Okay. Okay, so they're not warmer, but that's because they need to be worked on. But that is what we'll do. And of course, we have a broken arrow you can use. A couple of broken arrows here. You can use a bow and arrow on this. It does take a while because you actually have to craft it. So it's kind of, I think they put that in so that people that play the game for so long and survive so long, eventually you're going to run out of ammo, because I don't think things respawn. The animals do, but the content, the food and water and clothing and all that doesn't. So what you get is what you get. Always look in those and in these. Sometimes you'll see ammo, sewing kit, matches. Oh, painkillers. Nope. We got here ragged fleece missions. We don't need those. But if you guys would like, let me know down in the comments if you'd like me to go over all of the stuff that they released today. Again, about control. Oh, okay, that's a breakdown thing. All right. all the various new things. To begin with, they came out with story mode. This game will be leaving early access on August 1st. And he breaks down exactly what they're going to be doing until then in their nice long post. There is also the old website where they had the countdown. That's crashed. There's actually a new website, and if you look in the description here, right above all the different ways you guys can help support my channel, is the new website, and it has got a few things on it. All right, so really, you used to be able to open this. This used to open because there used to sometimes be ammo there. Well, that sucks. All right, another spot here. So what are they going to be doing in said story modes? Well, they're going to release 2 to begin with. Another chocolate bar over there. Ooh, no, not at 25%. I'm going to take that leather just in case. Fire Striker. Nice. So with this, we don't have to have any of the matches with us, which is always nice. We got more wood matches. Whetstone. Whetstone is to sharpen your knife. Oh, worn dress shirt, huh? Might be able to do something with that. Although, I don't know what the hell a worn dress shirt's doing down here, but of all places. Don't want those crappy shoes. New fleece mittens. Now, didn't we get new fleece ones? Well, just in case we'll grab them. We can always drop them. And they do have a torch down here in case you do need it. In case you run out of lamp oil. Ooh, wool scarf. Nice. Oh, and another jerry can. What's this one got in it? We'll take that. So, story mode. What did they reveal about the story mode? Well, they're going to release it in a 5-part series, and it's going to be the first 2 are going to be on August 1st. They're saying they're anywhere from 4 to 10 hours long to complete. Of course, I'm sure that depends on... Really? You can't open these anymore, huh? How good you are with the game, how fast and how quickly you move with said game, you know. I'm sure a lot of that depends on that. Now, we'll take the quality tools. And then we'll make a point of dumping those tools. No, just drop them. Don't want them, don't need them. Don't need the weight. It would appear I'm a touch thirsty. Fix that. We still got 2.4. Still looking. Oh, 2.7. Yeah, we might want to make more of that. And we're going to watch. So I wanted to let this go for a bit. Anytime you get meat in game, it will degrade on you. Something, of course, to keep in mind. But worn wool mittens. That's another new one. We're going to have to see how well those do. Oh, finding one that we have to force. There's going to be good stuff in it. Or, ooh, yes, that's nice. Oh, look at that. Worn old-fashioned parka. Oh, we're going to be heavy but warm. Nice. Don't need the flare. Don't need the kit. Cool. Move on. Alright, we've already got, should have plenty of just about everything. At this point, we're just looking for food and clothing. See if we can find better clothes and better food. And of course, ammunition. Because that's probably what we're going to run out of. Always want to check these. Sometimes they've got a whole bunch of pop in there. Not this time. And what is this? Wilderness Kitchen, the only guide you'll ever need to be cooking on a campfire. Ooh. We'll take that. Always want to open the microwave. Sometimes there's coffee, sometimes there's tea. You never know. Okay, so that's not the door. The door I was going to talk about is in the other room. All right. I don't think I need that many pairs of mittens. Take the jerky. File cabinet. Come on, give it to me. Nothing in there. Anything in there? Hello. Nope, doesn't look like it. And then another pair of trail boots. Worn trail boots. Those look like they're in actually better shape. Cool. As always, looking for that ammo, because they're sneaky SOBs. I don't know how many times I've done this, especially when we get in the houses and some of the other stuff that, you know, you find, oh, I just saw something. See what I'm saying? How they like hide shit? All right, how's the peaches? Are they good? Ooh. Now, you can eat these peaches, but you got to heat them up. Anything else, and you'll make yourself very sick, and you don't want that. Just surprised I didn't find any ammo down here. I don't want to waste the time to break the crates down. Now, if you want to go out the back side of the dam, and you can do this because it does lead to a shortcut, a couple of them. I will show you the door. I don't run past that door. No, I didn't. Here, okay, here it is. Oh, I must be tired. Yep, I'm tired. We're getting there. Oh, come on. You can do it. Never hurts to look at everything for up. So this is the door. So if you go this way, it'll take you to the back side of the dam, and you're still on Crystal Lake map. So you can still work your way back around to the front of the dam, or if my memory serves, it will take you to the farmstead. It'll take you out the back side of the farmstead, which kind of skips what we're doing. So it goes, if you go from here to the way the game was designed, you go to the coastal range, and then you go to that the farm. I don't remember the name of the farmstead, but that's where we go third. This will take you to that farmstead. If you want to make that as your central base, you can go that way. I wanted to see how well we can get geared up. Did I? Oh, I must have missed those. So we're gonna go to. Oh wow. Oh, that was a little smarky there. Passes for high fashion when it comes to game developers. Anyway, so there we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of my gear all dialed up. I'm going to get my character all dialed up. And then tomorrow's stream, we'll go to... or we will start, depending on what's going on, how well I can get this guy geared up. Probably on the coastal range, because there's a couple of real major things that you want to check out there, of course, that will help gear your character up. We might check the farmstead, or we might come back and go back the other way. A lot of it depends on what you guys want to see, so as always, let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see us go back, forth, whichever. If you, by chance, tuned in late to the stream, at the beginning of the stream, I spend about, half hour talking about all of the new stuff that was released today, so you can always go backwards in the stream, or once it gets reposted, you can then, of course, watch it then. So please like, favorite, and subscribe. Help my channel out. Help the developers out. Share, share, share. The more we can share any of the indie contacts that I do, the more chances we have, more people will buy the games, the developers will have more money to make more games with, and we'll be able to support the community. As always, keep your heads down, Yo, guns up. Now that you can't see it and it's totally dark. And I'll see you again real damn soon.